one of the things that I'm really excited about and that I've heard folks talking more about is this notion of holistic support and what that actually means when we think about not only the daily experiences of students, particularly first-gen students, low-income students, students of color, Native and Indigenous students, right? But also to understand that experience is specifically related to not only their identities, culture, but the structure of the institution, right? And how that structure moves within it is really dictated by all of these stakeholders. So I think that's one of the things that I would say in terms of a tangible way that we can use this time to take those experiences that we might hear from that we have learned from students and apply that right to the table. What brings me to this work is because of who I am and where I come from. I'm a first-gen Mexican-American gay kid from the border, I often say, right? I have been now in the field as a student and professional for 20 years. And what drives me every day is understanding that this work must be both at the local, immediate, one-on-one student support level, but also must be at the structural, campus climate, law and policy level, right? And that is what I think I have learned as I have been in different roles in the administration, now as a director. I often say I don't have time for you or your organization or your department to get it, right? Our students are having this experience right now. So similar to their tensions of both belonging and not belonging, right? I think this work exists in both the now and also in the future. Sure. And if we get too focused on one or the other, we lose sight of the bigger picture. Right, and I think that's one thing that I would offer to my colleagues, right, who are doing this work is know that we have a responsibility to get these students to the finish line now, and yet we are also in those bigger conversations that speak to years, right, the compact, for example, and it may not be us, right, who is at the table that ultimately sees, right, the work come to fruition, but for me, I have confidence that the seeds that I plant today, whether or not I'm here, right, will continue to grow tomorrow.